bringing news from NAB to the people. HD SLR Shooter special coverage of NAB Show 2016. Sponsored by Akidio, Blackmagic Design, Camera Motion Research, Carl Zeiss, Codex, GlideCam, iCan, Rig Wheels, and Xylite.
Hi, Clint with HDSLR Shooter, continuing on with our coverage of NAB 2016 at the iCan booth. I'm here with Daryl of iCan, and so many products with iCan, but monitors are at the heart of it, right?
Yes, actually, they're still one of our biggest product lines, so we definitely like to try to push the boundaries and come out with new ones every year. The first one we can talk about here is the VX20. We just got this prototype in last week. What sets this one apart from some of our other larger monitors is that it supports 3D LUTs, so you can load in your custom 3D LUTs. The monitor itself can also store them, but you can also load them up with a USB. Also, on top of that, it also supports the X-Rite calibrators for your monitors, so you can buy an X-Rite Pro, on B&H or Amazon or whatever, and plug it up to the USB port, and the monitor will go through an auto calibration, so you'll get more accurate color, accurate everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big deal because you can't figure out what's going on unless your monitor's correct, right?
Exactly. You want to have accurate colors, and the monitor does it by itself. We worked with X-Rite directly, and we got the software working with them. On top of that, it also has all the scopes you may want: waveform, RGB parade, and everything in different modes: full screen, quad, as well as the CIE scope, so you see where your color space lands and everything, even after and before the LUTs.
Now, you can add your own LUTs to it, right?
Yes, you can.
And that's through the USB ports, I guess. And
Uh-huh.
let's talk about the power. Does it take a V-mount or something like that?
Yeah, actually it has, on the back it has the hole patterns for V-mount or Anton Bauer. It's a 12-volt monitor, so you can power it very easily, still with an AC adapter or whatever, or any Pro battery.
And that's, is it SDI and HDMI?
Yes, 3G SDI, HDMI, component, composite, VGA, DVI, all that stuff.
So whatever you throw at it, it's going to be able to handle. And what is the brightness on this one?
This one's just a standard brightness, so I think it's probably about 500 nits.
And this one's available now?
No, it's going to be available probably by the end of summer, we're expecting. Yeah.
And what's the price point on it?
We don't even have a price point yet. We just got this last week. We're hoping that it, just like all of our other iCan products, that it will be very affordable with the competition.
And so we'll just check back on the iCan website, but let's move on to the camera tops over here.
Yeah, sure. The other monitor that we're introducing here at NAB, we also just got this one last week, is the DX7. This is our new flagship 7-inch. Will also be ready hopefully by the end of the summer. What sets this one apart is that it has an insane 1700 nit brightness. So this is definitely daylight viewable. Our previous daylight monitor was 1100 nits. This one we bumped it up all the way to 1700. It features a full HD plus LCD screen, so it's a 1920 by 1200 resolution. Also supports the waveform, vector scope, RGB parade, and all that, as well as the 3D LUTs. On top of that, physically, the monitor is made out of aluminum. Has a glass front to protect the screen, has HDMI in and out as well as SDI in and out.
Wow, and how does it power? Does it use like the Sony L series?
This one in particular, right now we're working the details out, but I know for sure it's going to support Pro batteries. On the back, it's got the hole patterns as well for the V-mount and Anton Bauer. And this monitor over here is our brand new VX-F7. This one's a continuation of our VX7 series. This one we've added full HD screen, 1920 by 1200 full HD. Also IPS, so it's got really good viewing angles. We've also added the capability of 4K, so this one also can display your 4K images. You can do a pixel to pixel to get in there real tight and make sure that you're in focus. It has HDMI in and out, SDI in and out, component in and out, and composite in and out. Has all your standard features like peaking, false color, clip guides, so you have all the tools that you really need to get the right image here. Really nice. This one should also be available, hopefully, maybe in the next 2 or 3 months.
And we have an additional one, right?
Yes, actually here the little one is the VL35. This one, 3.5 inches, 800 by 480. Not as high as resolution, but since it's so small, it's still super sharp. I mean, when you look at it, you can easily tell it's very sharp, and it supports 4K. A lot of people may say, well, why do I want 4K on such a small monitor? We thought about that, So when you feed it 4K, it also allows you to use pixel to pixel, so you can still get in there tight and be able to get critical focus even though you're doing 4K. And once you're in pixel to pixel, you can move the image around and scroll it and make sure that every part of the image is the way it should be.
And does it have any scopes on it or anything like that?
No, but it has a lot of our basic standard features that we include in all of our monitors, like false color, clip guides, histogram, I think even. It has peaking, all the basic features that most of our monitors have.
And what's the battery on the back?
It supports our BB5 battery plate system, so it could do Sony L series, Sony BPU, Canon 900 series, Canon E6, Panasonic, Nikon, almost everything. Most likely when we sell it, it's going to include a Canon E6 and a Sony L in the same box. That usually covers 90% of everybody.
Excellent. And again, we're looking at when for this, maybe this summer?
Probably at the end of the summer, or even actually this one is farther along, so we're expecting this probably even next month.
Excellent. People want to find out more about all of these iCam monitors. What do they do?
Just go to the website, icancorp.com. You can see all our products there, anything that's new. Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks, Daryl.
Thank you.
HDSLR Shooters special coverage of NAB Show 2016. Sponsored by Akitio, Blackmagic Design, Camera Motion Research, Carl Zeiss, Codex, Glidecam, iCan, Rig Wheels, and Xylite.